Imagine, if you will, you're seated at a table, and at said table are like-minded, able-minded people just like you. Now, at the helm of this table is a gentleman who basically comes and says, "Get back in there and make me das best out of der Welt." No questions asked. The best at being driven in, the best to drive, no further clarifications. That to me sounds a bit ridiculous. How do you even do that? But you know what? They kind of did.
And they've been doing it for a while. For a long time now, generation after generation of the Mercedes-Benz S-Class has been touted as the best car in the world. Now, the best at what? I'll get to that in a bit. For now, let's just take in the sheer opulence and luxury that the rear seat of the S-Class has to offer, which is no doubt the place that will see the most action.
No matter where you look at it from, it is just unbelievably luxurious in here. The seats themselves, they're stupor-inducingly comfortable. You get two screens, one there and one there, and you can even connect your media to it. You can stream your media from two little slots right here. There's an HDMI and another HDMI, and you can power them from right here itself. There's also a tablet back here, and this allows you to control before that, you can even pop it open like so, and you can control pretty much everything that these screens can control, which includes stuff like your seats, your information about your driving, the comfort when it comes to massage, media, everything. And what's also cool is that you can control your seats from this little toggle over here. Now, unlike previously, you can't actually move them. These are capacitive, so it takes a bit of getting used to, but you get used to it in the end. Of course, you can also just press this little button here. Yeah, I don't get used to it. And you can get massaged while at it. Each seat in the S-Class, all four, including the driver, get 10 massage options each. I don't think I've had 10 massages in my lifetime. That changes today. Now, truth be told, there is an astounding amount of luxury and technology in here. Some would say too much. And that kind of brings me to my next point. The first time I got in here, there was just an abundance of tech and stuff that I had to get used to. It kind of overwhelmed me. Now, isn't the point of a luxurious sedan like this one just to make your life easier and not get you overwhelmed? Just something to think about.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby.
And then there's the way this thing drives. Keep in mind, this is the S400D. 3-liter straight 6, 300 horsepower, 700 Nm, all-wheel drive is standard, a 9-speed gearbox. It's all over the top and all to be expected. And yes, true to form, the ride is exemplary. That's the only word for it. I suspect it'll be a little bit better with 19s instead of the 20s that I'm running right now, and probably a higher tire wall. But even this is stupendously good. What's even more surprising though is this actually drives really well. Showed some curves, and the S-Class doesn't roll as much as you think it would.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby.
Yes, of course, some of you are probably wondering, what are you doing driving a S-Class really fast around corners? Rich people get late too. And I'm serious when I say that this thing can be seriously quick when you want it to be. 0 to 100 in this comes up in well under 7 seconds. But the body piece, the best bit about this car is, for me at least, the fact that it has 4-wheel steer.
Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you.
So the rears turn in the opposite direction to the fronts by as much as 4.5 degrees. If you know your physics well enough, this simply means shorter turning radiuses and better handling at speed. The true magic of the S isn't just how stunning it is, both on the inside and out. And it can go so wrong nowadays. Even something as simple as this, just walking up to the car and having your door handles pop open. Such a nice classy touch. I'm also a huge fan of the dashboard. That 12.8-inch touchscreen is beyond brilliant. And I love the 3D effect on the 12.3-inch instrument cluster. The Burmester system needs mentioning too. The 31 speaker sound system is simply breathtaking in a word. Where these 31 speakers are located is above my pay grade. What I do know is that each seat of the S-Class gets an additional 2 tweeters embedded inside them, somewhere around here. You know, just in case you're hard of hearing. 4D sound. That's what Mercedes calls it. At this point in the video, I'd usually just wrap things up, give you a verdict. But let me do it slightly differently this time. The S-Class, it was always meant to be brilliant. And it is. In so many ways, it's just so brilliant. That, however, is not a surprise at all. I expected that. What today's given me is essentially the answer to the question about what it is that makes the S-Class the best car in the world. Now, simply put, there are a few cars out there that can do certain things better than the S-Class. And there's no arguing about that. That is a fact. However, hardly any car out there actually brings it all together the way the S-Class does. And that also is a fact. Totally deserving of the tagline? Absolutely. I'm Ronak, this is Forbes India Momentum, and I'll catch you soon.